Chisme of the week. Vamos en Chisme of the week, guys. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm a little. How can I say? I'm not surprised, but I'm confused by the amount of attention Gypsy Rose. Is it Gypsy Rose? I'm pretty sure. Yo soy, se los juro, que that, I think that if I be like an actual professional, like, reporter or journalism or whatever I would remember the names, of course. But because soy una señora mexicana, les cambio los nombres, no me acuerdo el nombre, digo, la flaca, esto, el otro. Bad. It's bad. But no. Anyways, get sidetracked. So Gypsy Rose, she got out of jail after 8.5 years, and she's in parole right now. Okay? I think she did her time. That's my opinion. I think that it is a heartbreaking story. She was technically, mentally, and physically abused all her life. And she didn't know any better, because when you can't think on your own and you don't have basic life skills, you just know about life and death, pretty much. Right? Life and death. And the basics, like she explained. She only knew the basics about life. And I get it. When she realized, and her mom started being more abusive as the older she got, and she started realizing things, like that she knew how to walk, different things, then that's when I think her mental illness came over. And that's when this whole double personality came, and how, she became a teen, she officially, I think her mind opened as a teenager, even though she was older. And, she started becoming, aware of her sexuality and all that. And that's when she met the guy online, blah, 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 the ex-boyfriend, and the plot to kill the mother. And it was sad. It's a sad story. And she served her time, even though her boyfriend got life in prison, and people are saying that it's not fair. In my eyes, the boyfriend also had some, clearly, mental illness, because he also had a double personality. But he had an okay life. He grew up as a child, had a home, had a family, had a job, all that. She had experience. So he was aware of what he was doing. So to me, he was aware. He's the one that committed the act. He's the one that needs to be in life in prison, period. Because I truly believe that if she didn't get away from the mom would eventually kill her from medicine bad practice, or physically kill her just by punishing her, starving her, like how she previously done for her trying to run away. And then people are saying well, why did she never ask for help? It's like when you get kidnapped, are you gonna not be afraid to ask for help? Or when you're a victim of some sort of abuse, it takes a lot, a normal person, to ask for help. You're gonna think that a young girl who had not the mental capacity to reach for help was gonna do it? Obviously not. Anyways, that's my opinion on that situation. But now, what I'm not a fan of is the amount of attention she's getting, the amount of press she's doing for her documentary. And I get that she needs to make money, and I get that people are bashing the husband because they think he's weird, that he's got married with somebody in prison. But people do it. People do it all the time. He's a very normal guy. I mean, he has a career, he has a job, whatever. My problem is that if you have struggled all your life, the first thing you want to do is become a celebrity? I don't think so. And I don't think that's her plan. I've been watching the interviews that she's been doing, and she has become a very well-spoken girl, young woman. And it seems like she has done a lot of therapy, and has helped her tremendously, and that's amazing. But she's saying that the reason she's speaking out is because she wants to tell her stories to avoid others from doing this. Like, maybe the other kids or other teens are in the same situation and they feel like they don't have a way out. She's sharing her story so they to try to get help and whatever. And I think that's great. But still, you can wait a year after you get out of from jail, have a low life, like, you know what I mean, like down low, enjoy your husband, enjoy your dad. The girl, it doesn't seem like she spent no besides New Year's with the dad and the sister and the stepmom. Like, they're the ones that were there for you, and you're literally not spending that much time with them. Again, that's not my life. To each their own, whatever. But I just find it weird. I find it weird. I find it that if somebody has never had a life and now they have the freedom to, my first thing wouldn't be going into social media and doing interviews. Like, that is just doesn't seem something that I would advise, like, as a partner, like, for example, a husband. I wouldn't advise her to do that. But I think the husband is afraid to tell her what to do because he doesn't want her to think that he's like gonna like control her, which is consequences of being with somebody that has a lot of trauma. And but then the comments, I'm just like, they're off the walls. Like, people think it's funny, but to me that's weird. Like, this girl posted a video saying like, damn, like, Gypsy Rose got her ex-boyfriend to kill her mom for her. While she was in prison, she found a whole man and got married, and now she's freaking famous, and I cannot even get a call back. And she made a TikTok, and people were laughing. To me, that's not funny. But again, some people think it's funny. And then they were saying like, oh, the dad is just being like extra nice and letting her do whatever because he doesn't want to be next. I'm just like, oh, people are just, I don't know. I was just like, oh, okay. Like, it's like weird. Like, who even makes jokes about that? But I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's weird. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know. Do you think that she deserves to get the attention so she can finally have a good life and make money? Because it is hard for her to be able to find like a job because she's a felon. So I don't know. I have mixed emotions. I'm happy for her that she's finally going to start living her life, but I just think the amount of attention and the way she is starting her new life, it's a little much for somebody that has a lot of trauma and that should maybe remain down low for a little while. But hey, it's not me, it's not my life. It is what it is. And let's move on to Sephora. Very nice transition. Ay, ya me dio the tea, sis. Me dio sed tanto hablar. Hablo tanto que a veces pienso que ni digo nada. It's very strange. Sephora against 10-year-olds. Niñas de 10 años. I spoke about this before, just as a consumer, very frustrated that everything always sells out. Skincare, makeup, anything popular sells out. And it bothers me. One, because when I was that age, I never wore makeup. I never pay attention to skincare. All I used was body sprays. But again, it was a different time. One, my mom didn't have the money. Two, it was just a different time. We didn't pay attention to things like that. When she was 10, it was probably LOL dolls and Shopkins and things like that, even though she was getting already older. But Rig was just very like into her clothes, her shoes, things like that. But again, Ross, Marshalls, Justice. Oh, she was super, the clothing store Justice and now it's closed. Stuff like that. Her Build-A-Bears, she has so many normal stuff, normal kid stuff. Selena Gomez, she really liked as an artist. She was into like watching Disney Channel, but like the Wizards of Waverly Place, you know what I'm saying? Basics. But the amount of TikToks I've been watching of 10-year-old girls, full on vanity, don't have one, full on expensive makeup for what? Like, are you gonna wear it out? No. Skincare that I cannot even afford right now. And maybe I'm just, again, being a hater because I can afford it. But I'm not saying these things. I'm just saying what it's in social media. I think it's just the culture that we're raising our kids in, who buys these things for them? Obviously, the parents, I mean. So I'm not going to tell a parent what to buy their kid or not, but it is a little annoying. And they're just also that age, they're a little bratty. So when you go to the stores and see these kids act a fool just because they're like, their parents not going to buy them the Patrick Ta highlighting wand or blush set, and there's like $60 or dramatic, probably like 40 because it's sold out, they throw a fit. What happened to Rare Beauty? I mean, that's kind of more like, I feel like Rare Beauty is very natural, like that's kind of like better, but no, they want Patrick Ta, and they want Laura Mercier, and they want Tarte. Well, Tarte's like whatever, but you know what I mean, like all those other like high end, well, not high end because Patrick Ta is a very new line, but you know what I'm saying, like I'm just saying, like it just makes no sense. But these kids are living the best life. I mean, and it is because we allowed them to. I buy Ree now, and I said this many times, she has better stuff than me. From makeup, perfume. I just got her the Gucci perfume. I don't even have perfume. I run out. This is how bad it is. But Ree is 16. She wears minimum makeup, but she has very good makeup. And Ree shares with me whatever, but I don't like, I mean, I get lazy. Like, I'm not gonna go to her room and get her makeup. Like, it's weird. Like, I'm the parent. Like, But then she also comes to my room and grab my stuff, so it's kind of annoying. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. It is weird. Ree doesn't even wear foundation. She doesn't even wear none of the stuff. She's just, if anything, like I said, she has her good moisturizer that we get, the Rosé Posay, whatever. Like, these names, I swear. Especially con porra mexicana como yo, que horror. She has that. She has her little sunscreen from Sephora. She has her cleanser from Paula's Choice because she has a teen acne going on a little bit, and she uses that, which is a little, I guess, more expensive. So she has minimum skincare, and she wants to be a dermatologist. And she knows about all these skin lines and skincare. And she still doesn't go crazy like these kids do. So it's strange to me. And I think it's all about social media and the parents just allowing this behavior. And then I did see that like they trash the stores. Honestly, that doesn't bother me because I worked at them Ross, and these kids trash the stores and the grown-ups. So don't feel bad for Sephora. I don't. They have the whole time in the world to clean the damn store. Not like us at Ross. We only had like 3 employees and we had to clean the damn whole mess. So I don't feel bad. I really don't feel bad for that because I worked retail forever. I did my dues, I did my time, and it is what it is. I just had to clean up. So that, they leave their kids in the toy aisle, open every toy, and they don't even buy it. So if they mess up your little white elephant station, don't really care. It is bad behavior and it is the parents' fault, but to the extreme where they want like to ID people, and if they're like the kids have to be with their parent, so let them know Six Flags. Like, Six Flags, they banned like you have to be like with a parent or whatever 18-year-old older person because they were acting like a fool, fighting and doing all these crazy things in Six Flags. So it was Six Flags. So to put that, like, to force a store to do that, that's just ridiculous. Like, how about you teach your kids how to behave? It's not that hard. Or if they're not going to know how to act, don't take them. Super easy. Very easy. But social media doesn't think so. And social media is sick of it. Sick of all this nonsense. And I agree. And again, what is everything equals to? Parenting. And right. And I am a bit, like I have mentioned before, like we cannot blame the parents for everything because you do your best. And sometimes just kids are they have their own personality. They become their own person. because they have influences, they have social media, they have other friends, they have, they go to different school with millions of different people with different backgrounds, culture, personalities. But there's red flags that we can see. And there is, again, goes back to morals and values. I mean, it's not that super hard, guys. It's not super hard to teach them how to be respectful, how to say please and thank you, how to not be touching everything. If you're not, first, not going there for that, two, you're not gonna buy it. Like, it's not that difficult. Pero pues some people think it is very difficult. But anyways, amigos, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope that you can relate to what I'm saying and tell me what you think. Tell me if you agree with me, you don't agree with me, topics that you want me to address, and I'll be happy to do so. Como siempre, don't forget to follow our social media platforms and to send me your DMs because I love, love, love talking to you guys. And los quiero un mil. Until next time. Bye.